mourning for our country. And we're going to mourn tonight, and we're going to fight tomorrow.
As a woman, that's why it's important to you.
As a human, as an American, as a woman, as an American, we're mourning today, and we're going to fight tomorrow. We're going to get back to the fight. We're going to feed on the resolve that she taught us. We're going to feed on her resolve. We're going to try to summon up her resolve,
courage,
and keep going, and save our country, and rejoin the world.
It's going to be a giant mural collectively filled out by the people.
It's a collaborative canvas.
Okay. We can all take part in it?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
I came out here today because I think it's important that we gather together and that we get strength from one another as we prepare to take on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's legacy. And I wanted my daughters to see this. I wanted my daughters to see the love that everybody has for her and the commitment that everybody has for her as we head into this new era.
Thank you so much. These are your daughters.
These are my daughters.
But especially right now, to call your senators and make sure there isn't a vote on a Supreme Court until we have a decision on this election.
Yeah, this is a very scary time in our country. We have the kind of people who are out of control in charge of the government. President, the Senate, everyone is, they're crooks, they're crooked. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was like this beacon.
She was a beacon
in all of that. And she did her best for not just women, although she did so much for women, but for all Americans. I think that she left an amazing legacy for us. That's part of why we're here. Thank you.
Why are you here?
I'm here because RBG has helped America bring women's rights and human rights to. She's been a champion of it, and so we're here to remember her and mourn her. It's obviously like a very intense time in American history, and so I think part of why I'm here is also to express my upsetness, my anger with how the system's going. Someone like Ruth Bader Ginsburg represents what so many Americans are being held back from with the current administration. And that's why I'm here.
Bader Ginsburg is a longtime hero of all of ours, and especially in these times. We have to show up, we have to band together
just want to pay respect to Ruth Bader Ginsburg because she stood for equality and justice, and I just want to pay my respects because I really respect her.
Yeah, I think she had a big role to play in a number of landmark decisions in this country, and I think just to show respect both to her as a professional, as a human being, is something that's really important. Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is important to me because I have my family here. My family is invested in gender rights. My family is invested in the earth. My family is invested in fighting fascism. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was our champion for all of those causes and many more. So that's why I'm here. And beyond that, to honor life, to honor a great American life that everyone should aspire to. That's why I'm here.
Just kind of celebrating her. She's been carrying this burden and just this sense of equal rights for so many years, and just to celebrate her for me today. More than politics, anything else, just to be here. I think I've learned so much about her life since I've been in this country for a few years. The way that she's managed to fight for equal rights for males, females, LGBTQ community, it's just astounding how much she's been able to change in her life. And I want to be able to pass this down to the future generations for them to help make the change as well.
She has such a legacy. She did a lot of hard work for the women, and with the rights and everything. And I feel that we all need to step up in honor of her, and make sure that she still gets what she wants.
My name is Christian, and I'm from Refuse Fascism. Our one goal is to remove Trump and Pence, and the reason why we're here right now is because our worst fears have come true. We're now looking at a 6-3 conservative majority on the Supreme Court with Ruth Bader Ginsburg's untimely death. I'm a registered attorney, and as an attorney who's also a protester, I am very concerned that women's rights to choose are under attack, women's rights to contraceptives are under attack, immigrants' rights, protesters' rights will be under attack, and if we let the Trump and Pence regime and McConnell and the Senate ram through a new Supreme Court nominee to replace Justice Ginsburg in defiance of her fervent wish that she not be replaced until the next president is installed. And also, let's remember that Mitch McConnell and the Senate blocked Merrick Garland's nomination for months and months and months, and now they're going to try and ram through Trump's third Supreme Court nomination without even consulting the House or any. They're like, McConnell is literally a fascist. He's aiding and abetting the fascist Trump regime. We're going to be looking at a lifetime of hyper-conservative rule, of Christian fundamentalist rule, of white supremacist rule, of a rule of law that means that women don't have a right to choose anymore. Women don't have a right to contraceptives anymore. That justify police brutality against protesters. That just say go nuts, beat them up. That forced hysterectomies in ICE camps. That are just they're okay with that. And we're looking at a Supreme Court now that will also be okay with that. And that is unacceptable. And we need to be on the streets. This is Refuse Fascism, but we're joining with other organizations. We're joining with the thousands and thousands of people who have shown their love and support for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who has done so much for women's rights and so much for LGBTQ rights. She was a champion, and we cannot let her legacy be in vain. So we're going to be in the streets from now through November and probably beyond, because Trump is saying that if he doesn't win the election, it's rigged. So we're going to need to be in the streets then,
He
probably
wants a
through
third
January.
term as well.
Yes, he's saying 8 more years, 12 more years to his followers. That's scary fascist stuff. So we can't let that happen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.